good is different restaurants. And what I mean about different restaurants, where I'm from Gainesville, Florida. So, where I'm from, they have restaurants and places to eat too, but it's the same mediocre corporate restaurants, same places. So here it's a lot of different restaurants that I've never heard of and different types of food. So that's what I mean about a lot of different restaurants. Like it's a lot of different restaurants here. Like if you want to drive 30, 40, 50 minutes to an hour to go to somewhere different, you can. If you want to drive 15 to 10 minutes to go to somewhere different, you can. I mean, it's a lot of different restaurants here. It's a lot of privately owned restaurants. I know there's a lot of black owned businesses here. So that's a good thing. I like to see my folks doing their thing here, and it's inspirational. So a lot of different great restaurants here. I don't want to say all the food is great, but it's a lot of different restaurants here that you can choose and pick from. You don't have to eat the same thing every day if you don't want to, and that's what I love about it, because where I'm from, you don't get that. You get the same stuff. Now where I'm from, they started to build up and have a few different things there now, but it's still not as much as here. Here in Atlanta and the surrounding areas, it's a lot to pick and choose from where you want to eat. They got a lot of different cafes, a lot of different fine dinings, just a lot of different places. Even a lot of different desserts, shops, and cafes and stuff that we don't have back at home. So there's a lot of different places here you can choose to eat from when it comes from the desserts to the restaurants. They have lounges here, which we don't have that back at where I'm from. We have clubs, a few clubs, and Applebee's where you can do karaoke. But here they actually have the lounges. They have hookah lounges. See a lot of those here. A lot of lounges where you can actually just, if you want to just get off work and meet up with a friend or go with your spouse on a date, you can just go to a nice little lounge, have a nice little drink, and some nice food, and just enjoy yourself. Just listen to some good old music, and it ain't even like no club type scene. It's just relaxing and chilling, listening to good music and vibing, and that's what I love about Atlanta. So it's a lot of different lounges. If you don't want to go to the club, you can always find a nice little lounge where you can go and listen to music and vibe and meet up with good friends, or go by yourself, or go with your spouse, however you want to do it. That's another thing I love about being here. And where I'm from, they don't have a lot of that there. They just have a few clubs and some restaurants, and we don't have any lounges there. Let me see. They got different areas to live here. So Atlanta is kind of like in the middle. So it's all these surrounding cities around Atlanta and towns. So it's a lot of different areas up this way you can live. It's a lot of different towns, cities. Pretty much the metro part of Atlanta, the outskirts of Atlanta. It's a lot of areas that you can live, like Marietta, Smyrna, those which is Cobb County, Austell, Lithia Springs, Dallas, Georgia, which is a small country town, Hiram, Georgia, Duluth, Lawrenceville, Morrow, Georgia, Lithonia, McDonough, Jonesboro. It's a lot. Kennesaw is really nice. It's kind of like a college town, if you ask me. It reminds me of my town where I'm from, which is a college town. But Kennesaw is really nice. It has some nice attractions and restaurants. Marietta is one of the biggest cities that's right outside of Atlanta. It's one of the biggest counties, which is Cobb County. Did I say Austell? Ackworth is way on the outer skirts of the country area. It's further out. Woodstock is further out. Atlanta, Georgia. That's just in the middle. College Park. There's a lot of areas that you can choose to live. Decatur, Stone Mountain. It's a lot, and it's more. I'm not gonna keep going, but it's more. It's a lot of different areas. So if you don't want to live on one side and you want to find another, if it's good jobs on another side, you can always find somewhere to live over there by your job. It's always somewhere different, where you can live here. Like if you get tired of one side of town, you can always move to the other side of town. You can figure out where you want to lay your roots, where you want to buy a house at here. It's a lot of areas to choose from. So you won't go wrong when you try to move up here for that, because you have a lot of areas where you can pick to live. And I like that. It's very diverse here. Atlanta is a diverse area. I think I heard of Gwinnett County being a very diverse area as well. So yeah, you have your different areas that's diverse. Atlanta is one of them, definitely. Gwinnett County, I think, is as well. You definitely have your different diverse areas, and then you have your areas that's not so diverse, and you're like, oh my gosh, how the hell did I end up in this area? Like, really, it's a nice area, but where are most of my people at? Or where is the mixed crowd at? I love me a mixed crowd, you know, more of a mix and variety of a crowd, not just, you know what I'm saying. But anyways, I do love everybody, so I just try to get along with everybody as much as possible, but, you know, it is what it is. Sometimes you have to move in those areas to get your peace, but then sometimes, you know, you just be like, I'm over this, I think I want to move somewhere else where it's more of a mixed crowd and, you know, the vibe is a little bit better. Shopping. If you love to shop, come to Atlanta. They have a lot of different shops and stores, a lot of different places to go shop to. You will not go wrong when it comes to shopping here. You will get broke. Beware, and I'm warning you, you will definitely get broke. If you're the type of person that loves to shop, you will be robbing Peter to pay Paul just to try to shop here. I'm telling you, I don't do that because I live within my means. I don't do all that shopping. But shopping is definitely a plus here. I love it here when it comes to shopping. Shopping is great. It's good for acting. If you want to pursue an acting, music career, and dancing, and modeling, and all that kind of the above type things, or whatever, not the above, but all the above, you know. A lot of people move here to follow their dreams, and there's nothing wrong with following your dreams, you know. So a lot of that goes on here, even in LA. A lot of that goes on there, but definitely here. There's been a lot of TV shows that's been filmed here. There's a lot of filming, production, and stuff that goes on here. So you never know. You may be in the right place at the right time. You could connect with awesome and successful people. There's a lot of successful people here. A lot of successful black people here. You know, like I said, with a lot of people moving here, and it's been so overpopulated. It's just so much harder. It's just making it harder and harder kind of now. But it's, you know, you still can have a chance if you come here. You just have to get yourself out there. You have to promote yourself, sell yourself. However, you know, it's definitely opportunities here. It's great opportunities here. I can't say it's great opportunities. You just have to link up with the right people. You have to mingle. You have to be a social butterfly. You have to connect. You have to talk to people, ask questions. Even when me and my husband first moved here, I asked a lot of questions. Even the people I work with, I ask questions. Hey, where this at? Where that's at? How do I get this? I ask questions because I want to know, and I want to be great just like everybody else. Hell, so you have to be a social butterfly when you move here. You cannot be quiet. Closed mouths will not get fed. You have to be a social butterfly. You have to ask questions. You have to get out and mingle and meet new people. Just get out and go to restaurants, to movies, wherever, different activities. They have a lot of different concerts here. That's a plus. A lot of different artists and rappers and singers that live here in Atlanta. If they don't live here, they come here a lot, you know, because they have friends that live here. You're going to run into some artists around here. You're going to see some celebrity houses around here if you go to the right neighborhood. There's a lot of different things and good things to see here that I like. You know, it's different from where I'm from. It's a lot of different things, good things you can see here. So that's what I like about being here. See different things. It's different for me, so I love it so far. I have my dislikes of being here as well. So, and Georgia just have great opportunity here and beautiful homes, and it's a lot of good things about Georgia, you know, about Atlanta and, you know, Georgia period, you know. Atlanta's really nice. It's beautiful. I love riding downtown at nighttime. It's just so beautiful. All the lights and all the big tall buildings, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Like I said, they have beautiful homes here for great prices. Beautiful homes. You get more for your money here when it comes to houses, and I love that about Atlanta. Get more for your money, and even the surrounding areas, metro of Atlanta and outskirts, it's big homes and houses, and you just get more for your money. And that's why a lot of celebrities, I think, that's why they move here, because they get more for their money here. You get bigger houses. And it's just not that expensive, honestly. I just, however, think that the jobs can pay more here, and, you know, the poverty level here is, you know, it's real as well. I know this, so it's just like, So I won't hold you guys long. That is it. This video is long enough.